Good morning, Mustangs. This is Headmaster Mark Torgowski, and we are back in my studio for another episode of Good Morning, Mustangs. After lots of thought and consultation, we've decided to name this episode Episode 2. We are nearing the end of week 1 of our distance learning platform, and I've had great reports from your teachers and your parents. Good job, everyone. Hang in there, stay focused, and imagine that time when we'll all get to hang out in person again. It's gonna be amazing. Now, let's get started. Thanks to all of you who submitted names for my little lonely plant here. We really had some great entries, and I am impressed with your creativity and sense of humor. And these are some of my favorites. But now, for the moment you've all been waiting for the winning name that has been chosen by our judges is Planty. Yay! A big thanks and congratulations to 7th grader Wyatt for submitting this great name. Simple, yet descriptive, and somehow sublime. And most of you got the common and scientific names correct. Yes, Planty is an aloe vera plant, and I think that's his or her scientific name as well. Crazy. Anyway, Wyatt, let's see what fabulous prize awaits you. Yay, Wyatt! You get your very own 12-ounce bottle of 100% aloe vera gel. Wait, what? What does that mean? Gel? How do they make aloe vera gel? Oh my gosh, Planty, don't look. Avert your eyes, Planty. I'm so sorry. Anyway, congratulations, Wyatt. I'll give you this aloe vera gel the next time I see you. All right, now it's time for a new segment on Good Morning Mustangs called Mark T's Mail Madness. Each week, or not, I'll try to answer an email I get from the Mustang community. This week's email comes from someone's mom. So, someone's mom asks, Mr. T, thanks for telling our kids to be nice to their parents on episode 1. Could you also tell them to help with the chores around the house without complaining? You want me to ask your adolescent not to complain? What? Would you have me ask a bird not to fly? Or a fish not to swim? Or a turtle not to, whatever, like crawl around on his little legs? I don't think I'll do that. But I do think a compromise is possible. Now, kids, if you would just promise to help with your chores around the house, just do them. Then you can complain just a little bit. Like, first, you are allowed one small, discreet eye roll, preferably while looking away from your parents. And you can mumble under your breath just a little bit, like for 5 seconds max. And I'd suggest something like, brickin', breckin', schmickin', schmackin'. Always worked for me when I was a kid, I think. Well, anyway, someone's mom. I hope that's been a helpful answer to your question, although somehow I doubt it for some reason. So, one last thing before we go today. I have seen some pretty disturbing pictures on the internet and social media recently, and I just have to say something about it here today. You see, there is a terrifying new trend out there right now. Way too many parents are trying to cut their kids' hair. I get it. All the barbershops and salons are closed right now, but that does not mean you are suddenly some kind of an expert stylist for crying out loud. Look at some of these haircutting fails. But I also get it. What are you supposed to do? Like, your kid's hair is getting ridiculously long and uncoiffed. Now, I suppose many of you are going to try this at home anyway, and kids, just let your parents do this. Let them have their little moment. They'll probably actually do a really good job. Sometimes you just got to trust your parents with these things. And actually, I do cut my own son's hair, and it looks pretty darn good. I think episode 3 will have more about hair cutting. Yeah, it will. Anyway, looking forward to seeing you all again on Monday. Be nice to your sister, and I'll see you next time on Good Morning Mustangs.